guys, it's your boy JamarVlogs, and today I'm here to give you guys episode 3 of story time. And guys, it's a serious one. Okay guys, so this story time is going to be really interesting, and I would like to start it off with a disclaimer, guys. My religion does not have to be your religion, and just because I am speaking about my religion does not mean that I am talking down on anybody else's religion or not supporting anybody else's beliefs or religion. I just personally choose what I believe, and I'm going to tell you guys exactly why I believe what I believe. And maybe you guys can determine whether or not you want to believe the same things that I believe or not. That is completely up to you. But like I said, there is a reason behind what I believe, and I'm going to get to it just in a moment. Okay, episode number 3. Guys, we're going to talk about my religion right now. So, I was born and baptized as a Christian, okay guys? Now, before I get into the deep story bit, I'm going to tell you that my heritage and background is British, Portuguese, and Caribbean. All three backgrounds believe in Christianity or Catholicism, okay guys? So all three backgrounds mainly predominantly support Christianity and Catholicism, okay? So I was born and baptized a Christian, mainly because I'm mostly British and Caribbean, which is two very strong Christianity backgrounds. Now, guys, as you guys know, if you've been watching my channel in the past, I had a video up on my channel, which is currently not up at this point in time exactly, but that's just because I'm shifting my channel towards more specific topics and more content, which I'm going to be able to do consistently, rather than content that I can only post once in a while. So anyways, guys, getting back to what I was talking about. So in my past videos, I had abandoned and haunted exploration videos, okay guys? So if you guys were watching, you guys would have seen my Canada's Most Haunted Asylum exploration. Now, that asylum is one of the most haunted asylums in Canada. It is true. I did capture a lot of stuff on tape, guys, a lot of footage on tape. There was a lot of things happening around me that I wasn't even fully aware of, and there was things that were happening around me that I was aware of. Now, as you can see, I captured everything on my camera, and I shared it with you guys on my channel. If you guys had me, if you guys were subscribed to me in the past, and you would have seen this video, and you would have seen all the crazy things that happened to me at that asylum. Okay, guys? Now, this is where things took a twist, and this is kind of the reason why I haven't been posting any more haunted asylum type videos or exploration type videos exploring abandoned haunted places. And the reason is, when I came back from that video from the asylum, I had things starting to happen within my office space, which is where I'm filming this right now, guys. And in my office space, as you can see, probably you can see a little bit, my computer is over there, and it's right by the door. And on the other side of the room, straight across, is a closet space. Now, in that closet, that closet has no door, and in that closet, I purely just have camera equipment and travel equipment, okay guys? There's nothing hung up that can fall or make a loud bang or anything like that, okay guys? When I came back from this haunted asylum video, I had things happening in my office, in my closet. So I was here editing super late in the morning, everyone was like fast asleep, and what happened was I was hearing big bangs in the closet, like if someone was like banging on the wall, like loud, like that, right? Like big bangs on the wall. And everyone was asleep. My grandma was asleep, my mom was asleep, everybody was out cold. It was just me up editing in early in the morning, around 3 a.m. Okay guys? So I got really spooked. I was like, what the heck is that, right? Like, I was freaking out because, like, I was the only one awake, and I was editing the video. I was still editing the video from the asylum. So I'm like, no, like, I'm freaking myself out, right? Because I was editing the video from the asylum, and I was seeing things that were happening that I wasn't aware of. So I was like, oh, it's just in my head because I'm editing this right now. You know what I mean? Like I was like, oh, this probably isn't really happening, but because I'm editing this video and I'm seeing these things happen, I'm freaking myself out. So I just brushed it off. I was like, you know, whatever, guys. Like, it's not a big deal, right? Like, I'm just freaking myself out. So I continue editing, and probably about like 20-30 minutes after, it happens again. And at this point, guys, I'm dropping deuces. Like, I'm dropping deuces in my pants. Like, big dookies in my pants, guys. Like, I was, like, freaking out. So I'm just like, yo. Like, at this point, I was, like, thinking I'm going crazy. So I went, and I woke up my mom. Imagine that. 20 years old, I went and woke my mom up. Anyways, so I went to tell my mom, I was like, yo, like, there's some bang noises happening in my room, and it's not me. Can you hear it? Like, are you hearing anything? She's like, nope. She checks the closet. She doesn't see anything. I'm like, okay. As soon as my mom walks out the door and shuts the door, it happens again. Bang, bang, bang. My mom comes in the room like, what the F word was that, right? Because, like, everyone else was sleeping. My grandma was sleeping. She's like, why are you making so much noise? I was like, Mom, that wasn't me. I haven't moved since you left the room, right? So then she's like, oh, snap. Like, she realized it was actually, like, happening. Like, what I was saying was happening. So after that, I was like, whatever, I'm out of this room. I went into the other room to sleep, right? I locked this room down, shut everything down, I left, right? So then I wake up the next morning and I talk to my grandma, alright? So I woke up really late in the day, actually. I shouldn't say the morning. I woke up in the afternoon because I was up late trying to edit, right? My grandma had no idea that I was going to the asylum. My granny did not have any clue what I did that entire day. She had no idea I went to the most haunted asylum in Canada. Okay, guys? I go downstairs and I said good afternoon, like, asked my grandma, like, what's up, whatever. My grandma's like, oh. And by the way, my mom was at work, just so you know. So it was just me and my grandma in the house. I had just woken up. I went downstairs, spoke to my grandma. So I was like, hey, like, you know, like, what's up, whatever. My grandma's like, oh, I was just watching TV and two things flew out of the cupboard and fell on the floor. And I was like, what do you mean things came out of the cupboard and fell on the floor? Like, the cupboards are closed, right? Like, how is that possible? She's like, no, I'm serious. Like, something fell out of the cupboard and I didn't have them open. I was here watching TV and two things fell out of the cupboard. I was like, shoot. So then that's when I told my grandma, I was like, you know, like, I went to the most haunted asylum in Canada, like, yesterday, right? So she's like, Jamar, what are you doing? Like, you shouldn't be doing that stuff. Duh! You know, she's telling me. I'm like, yeah, well, I did, and now you're telling me this, you know what I mean? So then, my grandma decided that she's gonna go get me a blessed rosary. Okay, now, to get back on topic about what my story is about in my religion, you guys know that I was baptized Christian, right? Christians do not wear rosaries. However, even though my grandma's Christian and she goes to a Christian church, she just happened to know someone that is Catholic and has access to rosaries. Now, because we were able to access these rosaries quicker than we were able to access a Christian cross or crucifix, I said, sure, just bring me the blessed rosary, right? Because Christians and Catholics, we both believe in, like, the cross symbolism and the crucifix kind of symbolism. So I was just like, you know what, it's similar and we have similar beliefs, so let me just get this and just hopefully it works, right? So I get this blessed rosary, which I'm actually going to get and show you guys right now. I have it hung up in here still to this day. Now, it's a blessed rosary like this, guys. And I have this rosary basically hung up on my curtain rod in my office, and it stays there. Now, when I first hung this up in the room, it was shaking like crazy at first, and then it stopped, okay, guys? My grandma did a prayer for me in this room, and ever since then, and I had this rosary up on this curtain rod, nothing has happened again in this office space. So after that whole event and everything that happened when I was shooting that asylum video for you guys, and coming back here and experiencing all of that, once I actually saw what this did for me, being hung up in the office, then I was kind of stuck. I went through this weird like phase where I was like, am I Christian or am I Catholic? Because typically I would have got a crucifix and put that up, and that's like my Christian symbolism of the Lord Jesus and praying to him, right? However, because I got this and I used it and it worked, now I'm kind of like, okay, am I Catholic? So basically, guys, I end up getting stuck in the middle, and I decided that I'm half Christian and half Catholic because I was baptized Christian, and you can't unbaptize yourself. So I was baptized Christian, which I still very strongly believe in, but I also strongly believe in Catholicism. So I support both beliefs, and I actually consider myself on 50-50 borderlines with each belief in religion. So that's my story, guys. I thought I would share it with you guys. It's a little bit hectic and crazy, but I do swear on my life that all the events that I'm talking about were true, 100% true. I have footage to support it. Like I said, these were things that I caught on camera that I could not explain at all. I checked for sources of wind. I checked for any sort of mechanical doors or anything that could have explained the doors moving by themselves. There was just absolutely nothing. There was no one else in the buildings with me. Like, there was nothing that could possibly explain as to why those specific activities were happening to me on the day that I explored the asylum. Actually, the 2 days that I explored the asylum. Because if you guys were watching, you guys would have seen I went 2 different days, and both days I caught different activities that happened at the asylum, and they freaked the hell out of me, guys. Okay, so like I said, 100% real. You guys can probably find the video at some point. I might put it back up for you guys to see, or I may put some clips in this video for you guys to see. Maybe during this video or at the end of the video, you guys might have seen some clips. But yeah, guys, that is my story, and that is why I am Christian and Catholic at the same time. Now, a lot of people are going to be in the comments say, oh, well, you can't be both. That's so stupid. Well, guys, guess what? After hearing this story, I'm sure you guys wouldn't think that it's that stupid, considering the events that took place and the things that I've witnessed for myself. If this is working for me, then I'm going to keep it working for me. And obviously, I still have my same beliefs, and it still works for me. So I don't think there's any right or wrong here. Like I said, I'm 50-50, and my beliefs still kept me safe and you know, helped me out through that time. So like I said, that's my personal belief. That's my decision. You guys are free to believe what you want, and I mean no offense to anyone. Like I said, guys, this is just my story time, and I felt like it was something that I should share with you guys, since I feel like it's probably a pretty unique situation, considering I've never really heard of anyone that's like me, kind of on the border, 50-50 between Christianity and Catholicism. At least no one that's come verbal about it or public about it. So like I said, guys, that's my story. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to hear your opinions, and I would love to hear your thoughts on the entire situation as a whole. And remember, guys, wander, connect, innovate, and inspire. That's my motto, guys. And I really, really hope you guys decide to follow that motto as well, because it will help you in life. So, yeah, guys. Peace. Anyway, this is just, yeah.
I see a heart. That's welcoming.
Yeah, okay. I heart Jesus. That would be way more welcoming. This looks like washroom stalls. Oh yeah, it is. See, look. The glass is like dark glass, like tainted glass. That's what they use for washrooms.
Look up top, it's like white.
Yeah. See, guys?
I still have a gross feeling on my stomach.
I don't know what you guys can see through here. I don't know. I'm trying my best, guys. I'm on my tippy toes. I'm on my tippy toes.
I stepped on that thing.
Watch out this glass.
It's on the outside of my.
I fucking told you. I fucking told you.
I didn't hear that the first time.